Hello, law students. Welcome to the legal school. Are you tired of sending your CVs and not hearing back from the law firms? You're not alone. Most of the law students and young professionals have been there. But here is a good news. It's not about sending more CVs. It's about sending the right one. Hi, I'm Neelam Kejriwal, and in this video, I'm going to walk you through how to build a winning legal CV step by step that actually gets you noticed. Let's get started. The first impression of your CV makes it visual. Keep it simple, professional, and clean. No profile photo. You are applying for a legal role, not for modeling. Use professional fonts like Calibri, Arial, or Times New Roman. For font size, stick to 10 or 12 for the body text. Keep margin even, spacing consistent, and section headers bold and neat. Think of your CV as your personal brand document. If it looks chaotic, so will you. Now, at the top, include the essentials and only the essentials like full name, professional email ID, avoid nicknames here, active mobile number, LinkedIn profile link, ensure that your LinkedIn is updated. Next comes your education and internship experience, and the order matters a lot. List in the reverse chronological order, that is latest first. For example, if you are pursuing a 5-year BA LLB, put that on the top. For education, mention your college name, degree, and expected graduation year. You may include relevant coursework only if it relates directly to the job role. For internships, mention the name of the firm, duration, and location. Don't just list them. Give a short, result-driven description of your role. For example, assisted in due diligence and drafted client memos in corporate merger transaction valued at rupees 50 crores. That's better than saying interned at XYZ law firm. Next is tailoring your CV. This is where most applicants go wrong. They send a generic CV to every firm. If you're applying to a firm known for IP law, highlight your IP internships, moot courts on IP, research paper on copyrights or IP laws, whatever fits in. Each section should be designed to convince the recruiter that you are a fit for their firm. Next is your skills and achievement section. It isn't just filler, it's proof of value. Highlight key legal skills like legal research, drafting and vetting contracts, client communication, due diligence, legal writing. Also mention moot court wins or participation, publications, certifications like contract drafting or IP law courses. If you have taken upskilling courses during semester break, add them. They show certain initiatives taken by you. Now let's talk about certain red flags in your CV that can get your CV rejected instantly. Typos and grammatical errors. Always proofread your CV. Overuse of legal jargons. Make your CV readable. Irrelevant personal information, no hobbies, no father names, no photos should be there. Exaggeration or lies. You will be tested in the interview, so don't risk it. Too many pages. Keep it one page if you are a student or a fresher, 2 at the max. Have someone else review your CV once before sending it out. Fresh eyes often catch more errors. Lastly, a bonus tip for you, when you are done, save your CV as PDF. Never share a Word document. PDF protects formatting and looks professional. File name should be first name, then your last name, then CV. For example, Riya Sharma CV PDF. And when emailing, don't forget a short formal cover note in the email body. Introduce yourself, state your intent, and attach your CV. So there you go. That's how you build a CV that gets you noticed. Want a free downloadable CV template? Drop a comment below and we'll send it to you. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button and subscribe to the Legal School for more real-world legal career tips. Do tell us in the comments what section of CV do you struggle the most with. Maybe we can try to make things easy for you. See you all in the next video.